I am on your side. My name is Liberty, and I am your Harriet Tubman on the road to freedom. I'm here to show you that you can overcome anything that you are going through in life if you really want to overcome and get to where you want to be, where you dream of, okay? Today's hip-hop sermon is from OutKast, and if you can see, there's a picture where I met Andre 3000 the very first time that I was performing my own music on stage in Santa Monica. Great guy. So, the line from CeeLo that I'm focusing on is, every job I get is cruel and demeaning. I'm sick of taking trash out and toilet bowl cleaning. Been there, done that. Forget it. But then, Andre says, if you play now, you'll pay later. But if you pay now, you can play later. You need to get up, get out, cut that bull out. Ain't you tired of having to do without? Okay. I didn't say it properly the way CeeLo does. But get up and get out and get something. Yeah, but every job I get is cruel and demeaning. I'm sick of taking trash out and toilet bowl cleaning, okay? That is the focus of this podcast / YouTube show. I haven't done a video episode in a long time, so I want to put this on my YouTube channel. I'm going to have the links below to every resource that I'm giving you, okay? And the first one is Get Up, Get Out, spelled G-I-T, and G-I-T, Get Up and Get. So, it's a song by OutKast featuring GOODIE MOB, okay? And CeeLo is the one I want to focus on, his line. And he was talking about how his aunt, he was like suffering. He had nowhere to live really. So he's living with his aunt. And she's like, you need to get up, get out. He was getting, doing that stuff. And she was like, you need to get up, get out, cut that out. Ain't you tired of having to do without? And he's like, yeah, but every job I get, he goes, I'm sorry, let me go back to a little bit. So, do you have any suggestions? You act as though you know something that I don't know. Do you have any suggestions? Because every job I get is cruel and demeaning. I'm sick of taking trash out and toilet bowl cleaning, okay? And that part right there, number one, I feel that. Man, when I used to go to McDonald's, diarrhea. Like, how is this shit getting on the walls, honestly? Like, was it like, my sister Jenny used to do that. Never mind. She used to paint the walls and get her, poop in the bed when she was a little baby. And Jen's going to hate this if she ever sees or listens to it. But anyway, she used to wipe it on the walls. But the point is, when Katie, but see, I drew the line. When that guy was putting gums in the salads and stuff, and that Andrew, I pray for you, Andrew. I pray for you. Because I'm sure he's better. This is years ago when I was fat. And I did lose the weight when I was working at McDonald's as well. I lost 250 pounds. You'll see a picture up there. But the point is, every job that I had was cruel and demeaning. The way that the customers treat you, the way even the customers, the managers, the co-work, everybody, like you're the lowest of the low on the totem pole all the way to the highest. Even the people that would come in, corporate people, they didn't care about you. They're just looking and seeing them. And the only time that just a note, McDonald's is not the only place that does this, but the only time that we would really do a super cleaning and we'd be on our best behavior is when the our corporate's coming tomorrow. We got to get ready. They should just surprise them, because you would be surprised what you see. And I wonder to myself right now, why did I ever eat at that place? So, yeah. I advise you not to eat fast food just for the reason of how disgustingly dirty it actually is in those places. But I digress. The point is, you need to get up, get out, and get something. Now, the fact of, like I said in the previous episode, when I said this in an episode of, I have a series on YouTube. It's like a documentary, like a real life, kind of like a reality show, right? Where people stop being polite and start keeping it real, right? Like, remember? Anyway, from MTV. But this real stuff, it's not like scripted or anything. And I talk about my life. It's called How Legends Are Made. And where I'm at right now, I'm living in a place with no water, no electricity because I'm worth it, right? Just like CeeLo, he lived with his aunt though, but he had to put up with that mouth. I ain't into that. You know what I mean? But, what I'm saying is that I can relate to you. I can relate to what you're going through, and I feel that pain, and I want to help you, whether you're living with a family member or working at McDonald's, whatever it may be. I've done a lot of those things myself, and I gave up on my dreams and my goals because basically I sold out and got jobs, and I did things that I didn't believe in, like working at McDonald's, working at, what's that place, the fish factory, my friend used to call it, Long John Silver's, grocery stores, you name it. I gave up, and I forgot who I was at one point, but that's why I do this show, okay? So he said every job I get is cruel and demeaning, but then later, check this out. Later on, Andre 3000 says another line, which is dope if you think about it. I can't remember who said it to him. You have to go back and listen to the song, but somebody had said to him, I think it was his mom, and he was like, oh, she's just talking that pity-pat, crazy stuff. She goes, here's a line that you need to focus on. If you play now, you're going to suffer later, right? So this is what I want you to get out of this show. If you play now, meaning you play around with your life, your dreams, your goals, and you get a job, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a job. I'm not saying you should be homeless or live in a place like this. God forbid. I would never want that. And the whole purpose is for me to do this show and How Legends Are Made on my YouTube channel. All this stuff is so that you don't have to go through the pain that I went through, because I'm 43. You watching, you might be 23, okay? So that way you can learn from my lessons sooner, okay? So if you pay now, you can play later. See, I plan on being a billionaire, okay? Now, it's never too late, and it's also, you might be 16, so it's never too early. You can't say that you're too old, and you also cannot say that you're too young. So you might be 13 saying, well, what can I do? I'm not old enough. My parents have to sign permission slips for me to get money from YouTube, or whatever it may be. You're making up this excuse in your mind. Well, first of all, let me tell you something. I know a 14-year-old or 13-year-old. His name is Julian. He's called the Elementary Entrepreneur. And his dad helps him. He actually wrote a book, and he makes money, and he's a big influencer on social media, including YouTube and Instagram. I'll put his links in there. So there's no excuse. Okay? So if you're good, and he makes money, his dad's putting into college fund and such like that for him, right? Love you guys. You guys are amazing. That's mi familia, okay? Puedes hacer lo que tú quieres. You can do anything you want to do. Tienes infinito en valor. You are infinite in value. Money's just paper, baby. And as you can see during this pandemic, it's been printed, right? It's been printed a lot. It's paper. Money's paper. It's not really, it's worthless. And it's infinite, right? We put the value on the money. But we need to put the value on ourselves. You heard what I'm saying now? Put the value on yourself. So if you want to play now, you could be 30 working at McDonald's still. You're going to suffer later because do you want to be 50 working at McDonald's? Do you want to be 60? Because I'm pretty sure they don't have a retirement plan at McDonald's. I mean, I could be wrong. But unless you're like a big wig at McDonald's, you're not going to have those benefits. Okay? So pay now. My advice to you is pay now so you can play later. I plan on having a private jet, 1970 Boss 302 Mustang named Maverick. You can check out my TikTok for that stuff. You can check out my YouTube. You can check out, I talk about it and talk shit on my podcast all day, every day. I got stuff every day I'm talking about this. And I sell amazing products that I use myself that make me have all this energy to do all this stuff. And truth be told, though, it's not drinking water. It's not just drinking the water and eating the healthy foods and the protein shake and the running in the morning. It's the fact that I have a purpose. And that purpose is you. Okay? And I will work this until the day that I die, because I know two things. Number one, when a man's why is strong enough, he can bear anyhow. When a man's why is strong enough, he can bear anyhow. And I've been through too much stupid stuff, and I've played around with my life too long. I've been through rape. I've been through domestic violence with my ex. He had a baby. I had 2 miscarriages. He had a baby with someone else. He called me fat, ugly, and stupid, said I'll never get anywhere in life. I had the job at McDonald's where that girl was getting beat. She'd come in with her teeth bleeding out of her face, and I couldn't do anything, so I had to quit. I had to leave. Because people are more important than me. I've been through the things that you're going through, and that's why I can tell you what not to do. And now I'm starting to be able to tell you what to do. Like selling products on Amazon. You can check out all my links. Make sure you check out my YouTube channel. Make sure you check out my TikTok. I also have an NFT that you could buy. And I'm telling you this for, you can buy things that you're already using, but also advice to you. Start your Amazon link now. All of these things that I do. I have music. You can buy that. Number 2, if you keep doing something long enough, you'll get good at it. You'll figure it out. And you'll be like that race car driver. You'll be on the track, round and round and round and round you go. Pretty soon you'll be driving through fire without even blinking an eye. So I'm going to make this happen. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Because I have a purpose, and my purpose is you. I'll do anything that I have to do to get through to you and let you know that you are infinite in value. Start now. Play now and pay later. Or pay now so you can play later. The choice is yours. You're worth it. Thanks for watching, listening. My name is Liberty V. Justice. There's no period in my V because my victories never end, and I'm here to help you get your victories, legends. You're worth it. Share this with a friend. Give it a thumbs up. Make a comment if you're on YouTube. And if you're listening on the podcast end of it, you can also leave me a voice message telling me how much you enjoyed the show, or if you have any questions, topic suggestions. Thank you so much. You're worth it.